This is the Garmin Dash Cam Live, and the company claims it gives you always connected peace of mind. Live view, video upload, vehicle alerts, the works. But after using it for a couple of weeks and pushing its features hard, I discovered things they don't tell you up front. Is this the dash cam that will actually change how you protect your car, or just another expensive gadget? Stick around, because I'm about to break down what it really does, what it lacks, and whether it's worth your hard-earned cash. Garmin Dash Cam Live Product Overview. So what exactly are we looking at here? The Garmin Dash Cam Live is a premium dash camera from Garmin, officially released in late 2023. It's aimed at people who want more than just video logging of their driving. Think folks who want remote monitoring, theft alerts, and cloud storage built in. Its key selling point, built-in LTE, so your dash cam can stay connected even when the car is parked or you're away. Other big specs, 1440p resolution at 30 fps, 140-degree field of view, GPS, a touchscreen, just under 3 inches, and a suite of driver assistance alerts. Price tag? It's premium. Bundled features plus required subscriptions push the cost higher than many other Garmin models. We'll get into that. Garmin Dash Cam Live Performance. Okay, specs are great, but how does it feel to use day to day? Video quality is solid. Daytime footage is clear with good detail. At night, it handles glare fairly well thanks to its HDR capability. You'll get discernible license plates, decent contrast. It's not 4K though, so in super low light or distant signs, you will see some softness. Live view and LTE use, this is the big differentiator. When LTE signal is good, it works as advertised. You can check your car remotely, get alerts if something happens, upload video automatically, but when signal sucks, which happens more than you'd like, it can lag or fail, which defeats the always connected promise. Several users report weak LTE performance, especially if parked somewhere with poor cellular coverage. Responsiveness and usability. Touchscreen is okay, not super fast, but gets the job done. Voice commands work. Hey Garmin, wake word is fairly reliable. Mounting is easy thanks to its magnetic mount plus ball joint, and setup via Garmin's Drive app was smoother than some competitors. Features and tech. Let's dig into the features that make this cam stand out and why you might care. Built-in LTE plus cloud storage, Garmin Vault. What it is? Always connected via LTE so the cam can upload videos automatically, let you check live view, send alerts, track location, even when you're not in the car. Requires a subscription. Why it matters: if you're worried about vandalism, hit and runs, and parking lots, or want proof even when you're not in the driver's seat, this is huge. But it comes with cost, monetary, and sometimes data signal-wise. Driver assistance and alerts. What it is? Lane departure warnings, forward collision warnings, speed camera alerts, parking impact detection. Why it matters: it adds a layer of safety, especially for folks who drive a lot in mixed traffic or unfamiliar roads. But not perfect. Some alerts misfire or overwarn, especially in complex driving conditions. It helps, but don't expect it to drive for you. Clarity HDR video at 1440p and 140-degree field of view. What it is? High dynamic range helps in bright, dark scenes. 140-degree field of view captures more of the road and surroundings. Why it matters: better night performance, better detail in shadow versus glare, more coverage so blind spots are reduced. But again, not perfect when compared to 4K cams or cams with better sensors or larger apertures. Design and build. Let me talk about how this feels physically, because that often matters more than the spec sheet. The body is solid. It looks and feels premium. Plastic is decent quality, finish is clean. The magnetic mount plus ball joint gives it good adjustability, and it's relatively compact, though larger than Garmin's more minimal cams. Screen, about 3 inches, big enough to see what's going on without it getting in the way, doesn't dominate your windshield, but is more noticeable than tiny dash cams. Cable or power. The cam includes power cables for driving, but for full features like 24/7 parking mode, you'll need constant power, which involves an extra accessory. That adds to cost and install complexity. Pros. All right, so here's what I really liked. Great video clarity day and night, within reason. LTE Live View, remote alerts, and cloud backup, features you don't always get in dash cams. Voice control and a usable app ecosystem make dealing with it less of a headache. Robust build, good mounting system, wide field of view. Cons. But, of course, nothing's perfect. What bothered me? Expense. The cam itself is pricey. Add subscriptions and accessories, and the total cost climbs fast. LTE dependence. Poor signal kills parts of the value. In some locations, you won't get full functionality. Not 4K, and frame rate is limited, 30 FPS. Some competitors do better in some specs. Final verdict. So, who is this for, and is it worth the money? If you're someone who leaves your car in lots of public or questionable spots, worried about vandalism or hit and runs, or you want a dash cam that gives you proof even when you're not in the driver's seat, this could absolutely pay off. The live monitoring, cloud uploads, alerts, those are powerful tools. Also, if you're okay spending a bit more